Okay, so we are 14 days out today, so we are very close to the show now, and we're nearly ready. So it's just fine tuning really, and just drying out sort of process. So I'm just gonna go to the gym and do my progress pictures for Chris. I checked in with him yesterday, and he's given me 2 high days back to back because I'm at my lowest weight yet. So I'm just gonna start my morning ritual, which is pretty much a scoop of amino taurinea by Project AD, and then also I always take a shreddable. So no matter if I'm doing cardio or not, because my cardio has actually been cut, I'll still always take shreddable just to wake me up, because it's the only thing that can make me function sort of this close. So I do still use it anyway in the morning, especially as part of my morning routine, so it gets used anyway. I don't even know where the lid is for this bottle. Yeah, so yeah, 1 scoop of amino tour, 1 serving of shreddable. If I do cardio, usually I'll double up on the amino tour. But today, like I said, it's no cardio day, but like you guys know, I try to wait my breakfast out for a long time, so that I can keep my meals nice and close together. So if you haven't tried these products, make sure you give them a try, because these 2 products are key. Yeah, so like I was saying before, like we you know, 14 days out. Obviously I've had some good news because I get 2 days of food, but the bad news is I've actually like hurt my quad. So yeah, so my right quad's slightly swollen at the moment, which means I'm kind of having to work around what I'm doing. So I'm taking some Nurofen and trying to use the Pharma Freeze and some deep heat on it just to get some blood moving in there. Luckily, like I said, I haven't got the cardio for until Tuesday, so that's a plus side. But yeah, if you ever have any bad sort of spots, make sure you keep the heat on it, keep the ibuprofen in, to try to bring the inflammation down, and just keep it moving. So hopefully that quad will go down a little bit over the next few days. Already feels better today than it was yesterday, because yesterday I could hardly walk. But it won't stop us what we're doing. If I had to do cardio, I'd have still done cardio. I've just hobbled through it. But no, it's kind of a good thing that I haven't got cardio to do, so I'm just gonna make sure I keep heat on that quad, keep getting some blood in there, and keep the anti-inflammatories in there. So look after yourself. So before we go get these pictures for Chris, we're gonna head to Starbucks, get a few muffins for today and tomorrow, and eat them. A pre-workout, I'll have the muffins. So yeah, today I've got it's a high carb day, so we're not doing any burger and chips today. Obviously we're so close, so he's just giving me the option of either salmon or steak post-workout. I'll probably go for salmon because I haven't really dieted on any sort of red meats, and I've dieted on a lot of salmon, so I'll probably use salmon, and then I have 150 grams of carbs post-workout. I have muffins pre-workout, bagels in the morning. So yeah, it's going to be nice 2 high days to fill back up, especially because like over the last couple of sessions my strength started to dip, and you know, we're thereabouts now, so literally just a case of drying out. So it'll probably fill me back up, take me back down for a few days, and then, you know, we'll be into peak week and it'll be into carbon up. So should be an interesting 7 few days. But I've pretty much checked in with Chris every day this week, so he's had me send pictures daily, and we've made adjustments daily if needs be. So for example, he cut my cardio, he reintroduced my cardio after last week's video for about 2-3 days, and then he ended up cutting it again, and I haven't done cardio now since Wednesday or Thursday. So, you know, it's Sunday now, we haven't got cardio till Tuesday, so it'll nearly be 5 days off cardio, which is kind of nice, especially with this quad. It's actually helped a lot. But you know, it'll rest my legs, hopefully bring out some more detail in legs, and then we'll probably reintroduce it next week, obviously with the 2 high days coming in. Whether it'll stay in for the remainder of the week, I don't know, so we'll just play it by ear. Like I said, he's monitoring me daily, and then we'll go off daily check-ins. So we're going to get some pictures done for Chris, head to Starbucks, grab a coffee to wake my ass up, and then yeah, we get to eat all day, so it's going to be fun. Oh, God. How does it never get any better? Building up rubbish in the back. I don't even know how it's got to this state. Prep at is fine. No one can even sit in the back no more.
It started off clean for prep and ended up like this.
So we're just going to go grab a coffee to wake my ass up. Get a couple muffins from here. I don't even know what muffins Starbucks do anymore. They do a lemon one that's meant to be really good. Are they doing any new ones? Let's see what they got. Classic blueberry. Ain't gonna be blueberry. Oh shit, we missed a thing. Hello?
Hi, Starbucks, what can I get for you?
Can I get a can I have 2 large black coffees, please?
2 large black
Coffees, please.
coffees. Yeah, Americanos or filtered?
Americanos.
Yeah, 2.
And then
black.
can I also get do you do the lemon poppy seed muffins?
Pardon, sorry?
The lemon muffins?
And the lemon muffin.
And can I get a chocolate one as well, please?
And a chocolate muffin. Perfect.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
Cool. Yeah, I'll do, thank you.
You sit down at the window.
Thank you very much. Oh, shit. Going backwards. So a lemon and a chocolate muffin today. The lemon one's actually really good from here. So I've never tried the chocolate one, so that's going to be a new one.
I'm sure it'll be nice.
I'm sure it'll be, yeah. I'm sure anything tastes nice at this point. Better than fucking rice cake, so. It's like chicken and a rice cake for the moment. Some more rubbish for the back.
So that's £8.88.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
On
Yeah, so I was speaking to Chris yesterday as well, and I did ask if I'd go get sushi because post-workout, like I said, I've got salmon and rice. So I said, look, can I go get sushi? And it was like, yeah, as long as you can work out, you know, the same or similar amounts in sushi, then you can go get sushi. So I may go get sushi tonight because I know a good sushi spot in Cardiff. But then I always like volume when I refeed, so I think it works out I'll have around 24 rolls of sushi, or I know I can have 12 ounces of salmon, a big bowl of Rice Krispies, and you know 100 odd grams of carbs or 75 grams of carbs from rice, veggies. So now I'm in 2 minds whether I go get sushi. Thank you. Whether I go get sushi or whether I just do my own thing at home. But oh, it smells so good. It's a nice chocolate one there. Lemon and poppy seed. Damn. It's gonna taste good. Get that muffin pump. Fry them up later on. Put them in the back, but not in the rubbish part. In the good part. So just wait for our black coffees now, and then head to UFit, get some pictures done for Chris, and go from there. See what we got to say today. Yesterday I felt like I was probably the tightest I looked. You know, Chris asked me.
Black coffee, sorry.
Thank you very much. Chris also asked me like where I've sort of feel like I am compared to past shows, and like looking back on pictures, I'm probably, you know, good 10 pounds heavier, and also in my opinion tighter. Obviously it's always hard to kind of judge exactly where you're at, you know, but I feel like this is probably the best position I've been in so far. So I think it'll be interesting in 7 days time, because this is a stage where I generally lose like my fullness, because we kind of like overkill it going into the show. And yes, I'll come in shredded, but I generally, you know, lose that pop a little bit because we play around with too many things, or I have done in the past. But I know Chris is one of the best at sort of drying you out and carving you up. You know, he monitors you very closely, apparently, speaking to like Susan and that. You know, he has you checking in multiple times throughout the day. He'll tell you to add X amount of salt to this meal. X amount of carbs to this meal, you know, so it'll be very interesting the sort of last 7 days. So I'm gonna try get all that sort of filmed for you guys the day before the show and that, and then obviously what we do on show day. So we'll film the whole show for everyone, and we'll show you like exactly what we're doing backstage and all that. So we're just gonna head into the supermarket just to grab a few bits for today. Some things that I just do a little bit different on a high day. Like you'll see me, like I'll grab some peppers that I'll make with like my omelette in the morning, which I wouldn't really do on a low day, but the extra couple gram of carbs here and there aren't going to touch me sort of on a high day, so I just make my food a little nicer. And then just pick up a few little bits for today. So let's go do this. Trying to get out of this fucking car is a nightmare. Fuck. Need to lean on the trolley. So I'll grab some mushrooms just to add to my omelette in the morning. Chopped mushrooms that I can just make my egg whites taste a little bit nicer. So I'm going to use some sliced peppers with a few of my meals today. Like I said, there's nothing in them per 100 gram, like 4 grams of carbs, but you know, just make my food a little bit nicer for the rest of the day. And then also go with some diced onions, small lot, just to flavour my food a little bit. I'm trying to look for some smoked salmon, just to switch it up from the standard salmon. I don't know if we've got any today though. Salmon for us. Just take some normal salmon, I guess. Excuse me, can I get 2 smoked salmon fills, please? How much do they weigh? Thank you. So yeah, I went for smoked salmon, so there's 24 ounce there, so that'll be today and tomorrow. Just changed the regular salmon for the smoked salmon. Just it's a little bit nicer. Also just essentials, like I know people who struggle with like bad skin. I always used to have a problem when I was younger, and I still have, like, it can be bad at times now. So always try wash with like non-perfumed soaps. So Sanex Zero is a really good one that I'll always use on my skin. Just I find like if I use like a Lynx or anything like that, my skin actually gets worse. So just a few little tips, because there's something else that they do here which is really good to dry out the skin. So any of you that do suffer with sort of skin problems, you know, it's another good one as well. The Black Charcoal Wash by L'Oreal, so that's great for your skin as well. So you know, I wash with that, so I wash like my back and my shoulders and my arms with that as well. So just some anti-inflammatories for my quad today. So the fun parts of prep, 2 weeks out, some like this shit happens. I don't know if you're one of those, but I'm that guy who's got loads of Tupperwares and no fucking lids, or loads of lids and no fucking Tupperwares. So never have enough Tupperware. So we'll grab the Tupperware, and I'm gonna treat myself to a new oat bowl. Oat bowl and mixing bowl. Grab some eggs as well. So always grab the big ones. These are the extra large ones. So make sure that the biggest ones we can find, they'll do the job for your old omelette. It's another good one to use to cook your food in. So 1 cal spray, as they do butter, which is really nice. I actually use that on some of my bagels on my high day, and I'll grab coconut oil as well. So just to, you know, make food taste a little bit nicer, mix it up. So I always salt my meals at the moment, so I use the pink Himalayan sea salt. I keep my sodium in during prep. That's one thing, if you use sodium during prep, keep it in, don't play around with sodium. Those who haven't used like sodium during, say, the diets, don't start adding it in, because you will notice you'll hold some water. So, you know, I keep it in all the way through. Back in the day I never actually used any sodium. Or salt any of my meals, but I do keep it in all the time now. Good old tomato ketchup, because you can never have enough tomato ketchup, man. I live off this shit. I'm just going to try grab some gluten-free oats for my last meal tonight. To be honest, I tend to use gluten-free for oatmeal for some reason. It just seems to sit a little bit better on my stomach, so God knows why. Because I don't really do gluten-free on anything else, but for some reason the gluten-free oats just sit better on my stomach than the old, the normal oats. So maybe I do have a slight gluten intolerance that I don't really know about. But then again, like I have bagels that will technically contain gluten and they're completely fine, so it's a strange one, this one. But I'm gonna grab some bagels as well for today, this morning. So food shop done. Pretty much got everything we need for today. So yeah, go do some pictures now. Okay, so black coffees. Now, those of you know I like my sweetener, and this stuff, Candy Splash, is probably some of the best stuff you can get. So I use a lot of this in like my sweetener, my cream of rice. You can pick up at Cardiff Sports Nutrition, but this stuff tastes legit. So cream flavour is real good in coffee. Just put it in the coffee, swirl it around, and it almost sweetens up and makes it a bit more like sort of a latte. So I'm a bastard for using so much fucking sweetener as well. I'm so bad for using so much sweetener.
You can smell that.
Yeah. The thing with sweetener as well is, like, I know a lot of people will cut it. Generally, I used to cut it in the past, but you know, this time I've been told to actually keep it in because my body's used to the sodium. I just try not to. I generally just switch over from the sort of powder sweeteners to the liquid sweeteners, because the powders are generally bound to maltodextrin, so even though they say 0 calorie, they've actually got calories in, whereas the liquid ones generally aren't. So you know, if you're going to do this, if you're going to use sweeteners, try to stick with the liquid ones, even though it is nice to do the powder sometimes because they add a bit more volume to your meals. But these are really good. I've used these all prep. I wouldn't say it's actually made me sort of lose any sort of condition. Like I said, I'll speak to Chris sort of the last week whether he wants me to keep him in, but up to now I've kind of been told to keep everything as it is. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But yeah, some really good flavours in it, Cardiff Sports Nutrition. So honey is great in sort of oats. You got cream flavour, which is good in like coffees. They do maple syrup flavour, which again really good in oats and cream of rice. Caramel, really good in cream of oats and oats and cream of rice. So they're the main ones that I use. They also do all the fruits as well. They've got multiple flavours. But yeah, it's just nice to have a bit of a sweet coffee. So that's in there. Well, we've been pretty much sitting here for an hour waiting for this gym to open, so whoever's on today was hungover last night and didn't turn up this morning. But hopefully someone will come pretty soon because I'm fucking starving. So I'm hoping someone turns up pretty soon because I just want to take my pictures, weigh in, and then pretty much head off. So fingers crossed we won't be here much longer. And whoever's late, you're in trouble. Just done some pictures for Chris. That was fucking agony posing, man. My right quad so swollen. I don't know if you'll be able to see it that much on pictures, but I can't even tense it. So even like standing on that leg's like agony. It's a bit frustrating, but you know, hopefully it'll go down in the next couple of days. 2-3 days ibuprofen and hot complex on the area and hopefully it'll shrink. It's just real swollen and inflamed at the moment and give me a bit of hassle walking on it. So I'm going to weigh in now. Whether it'll be real accurate weight, I'm not too sure because of the inflammatory on there, but it'll give me an idea of my weight anyway. And then it's pretty much a day. Going to do arms later on and rest up pretty much. Make sure that quad gets lots of rest because ideally I need it better for midweek because I've got cardio, so it's going to be interesting. But trust this to happen to me 2 weeks out. It's not going to stop me though. We'll still get it done and make sure everything happens. So I'm going to go weigh in now and then shoot off and grab some food. Yesterday I was, I thought I was 14.11 yesterday on these scales, which is my lightest yet. Whether I'll be the same today because of this fucking quad, I don't know. Like I know there's definitely some inflammatory there, so it might add a pound or so on. But we'll see. I mean, last time on the video last Sunday I was 15. That's 15.1 or just under 15.2, right? So let's see what we weigh. Yeah, so I can tell that, you know, I'm just over 15, so I still am a little bit up, but like I said, I know there's some good inflammatory in that quad, but we're still kind of under. So I was light yesterday, but like I said, that quad's swollen up, so it's not really accurate sort of indication on my weight. But let's keep an eye on it and hopefully, well, I know it'll go down. It's just going to take time, but it's just frustrating, especially 14 days out from the show. It's just not ideal time to have something like this happen, but it won't stop us. We'll still get on stage no matter what, so it just makes you have to push harder. So as you can see, it's getting pretty dry now. Not long until we're there. Last little bit to come off. So that's 14 days out. Like I said, got a bit of trouble with the quad, but hopefully it'll ease up in the next few days. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We've got another video. This one will be getting released this midweek, and then we've got one every Sunday and Wednesday till the show day. So it's last 14 days, so it's getting close now. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned.